everyone, welcome to class today. We're going to go through a classic sweat stretch or new class. So if you've ever been to my classes, we get a great warm up, and then we get a little sweaty, then we stretch it all out, and we have a nice, wonderful, yummy shavasana. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on our backs today, so come all the way down to your mat, back down to the mat. And just take these first few breaths here. Letting the back settle into the mat here. If you want, maybe take a little rock of the knees side to side. Just find a place to settle. And begin to observe your breath. Inhaling through the nose. And maybe take these first couple breaths out through your mouth. Especially if you feel like you need to release some extra tension, those ha breaths can be really beneficial. So breathing into the nose and out the mouth. 2 more breaths just like that. And then take that breath in and out through the nose if you haven't already. Starting to find your pace of breath for practice today. You can stick with an Ujjayi breath, that tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth right behind the front teeth, making the ha sound in the back of the throat. Or maybe using your Dirga breath, taking that full breath in and full breath out. So finding your breath and repeating that about 5 more times. Softening the muscles around the eyes and the jaw. Begin to take the right knee in towards the chest and let the left leg reach long. Get that really great stretch here. All along the left hip flexor and in through that right hip side. Good. Give it a switch. Bring the left knee in. Right leg reaches long. Good. Let's do it again. Right knee in. Left leg long, this time maybe circle the right ankle, go one direction and then the other, bend the toes. All right, let's try the other side. Left foot in, left knee in, right leg long. And again, maybe we circle that left side now. Bend and straighten the left toes. Great, bring both knees in towards the chest. Take a little rock side to side. Bring the feet back down to the mat. Take the arms by the sides, palms facing down towards the floor. On the inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. If it feels okay for shoulders, take them up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands back down towards the mat. Let's do that just a couple more times, warming up around chest and shoulders. Inhale up to lift. And exhale, take it back down. Good, you can keep moving just the arms, or if you want, inhale, hips and hands rise. Exhale, take it all the way down. Good, a couple more just like that. Inhale to lift. And exhale, bring it back down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, take it down. Very good. Bring the knees again in towards the chest. Another little squeeze and a rock. Arms can come out to the sides like a T. And we'll start by taking the knees down over to the right side. Always feel free to add a block or blanket underneath that outer right thigh. Add these props in whenever you want. And as always with all of my classes, I offer a lot of options, but if whatever I'm offering isn't working for you, please take something that does. Let's take the knees back to center and then over to the left. A few breaths here, feel that right shoulder drop down towards the floor. Head can move over to look towards those right fingertips if you want. And
keeping that breath going. Big breath in and out. Two more breaths here. Slowly bring the knees back again to center. Let's give them one more big squeeze. And you can choose either roll to the side to come up to seated, or if you want, you can rock front to back. So if you want to rock, hands come behind the thighs, and start that rock front to back, eventually coming all the way up to a seated position. Finding your Sukhasana or easy seated pose. You can always take the legs and cross them in your Sukhasana, but if that doesn't quite work for you, feel free to change the shape of the legs however you need. You can also always add a blanket underneath you to lift those hips up just a little bit. Inhale, arms reach up. Maybe take a look up towards those hands. Exhale, palms to meet. Bring the hands down into prayer in front of the heart. Good, let's do that again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, palms to meet and press. Good, one more time. Inhale all the way up. And press. Wonderful, inhale. Arms reach up again. This time take that right arm down, left fingertips reach up, really reach up towards the sky, and then take that lift and reach over, reaching down through those left sits bones as you lift through the left fingertips. Inhale, take it back up, and let's switch sides. Good, now we're reaching down into that right sits bone, right fingertips reaching away. You can take a look up towards the ceiling or the sky if you want. Inhale, bring those arms back up. Let's find a twist. Right hand comes behind, left hand comes in front or crosses over. Find that long spine first, and then exhale to your twist. Shoulders dropping down as chest rises, one more breath. On the next inhale, hands rise again, and let's switch it to the other side, over to the left. Again, find length first, then twist first from belly, chest and head. Two more breaths here. On the inhale, hands rise back up again. Bring the palms again to press, bring them all the way down into prayer in front of the heart. Good, take those fingertips down by the sides, and if it's okay for you, walk them back just a little bit. Feel the fingertips press down, shoulders roll up, back and down, chest lifts a little bit, maybe even take a little look up. And then on the exhale, release those arms, hug your big beach ball. So imagine like you've got a big beach ball in front of you, back rounds here, pull the belly in. Good, let's do that again. Fingertips to the sides, maybe walk back if you can. You can clasp the hands together, if that feels okay for you. Good, and then again, let's find that exhale and round, big round around that beach ball. Good, one more time, your choice. Hands to the sides, behind, maybe clasp. And on the exhale, release it and round. Very good. Come back to center, roll the shoulders up and back a couple times. Let's take the chin down to the chest and slowly roll the head side to side. You got it. Feeling any tension in the neck and shoulders, just sliding away. A couple more times, side to side. Good, one more time each side. As the head comes over to the right this time, left fingertips can reach down towards the floor, get a little extra stretch if you want. You can even bring the right hand to rest on the side of the head. Nice and tall still through the spine. Good, release that side, bring the head over to the left. Right fingertips down. Again, if you want, maybe left hand rests on the side of the head. And release that side. Good, bring it all back to center. Head comes back up, roll the shoulders up and back again. Good. Coming into tabletop. So especially if you're on a harder surface, always feel free to take a yoga blanket, a towel, whatever you got, bring it underneath the knees for some extra padding. Hands are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips, and we'll start with some cat and cow shapes. On the inhale, tilt the pelvis down, lengthen through the front of the body, feel those shoulders slide back a little bit with a slight look forward. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis up, round through the spine, and bring the chin maybe towards the chest. Good. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, pelvis tilts, lengthen through the front of the body. Keep that belly hugging in a little bit. Exhale, round, chin towards chest. Good. 3 more times, your own pace. Find that wave along the spine. Good. One more time. And exhale, round. Good. Back again to table. On the inhale, you're going to take that right arm, sweep it out and maybe up. Feel free to reach up as high as you can. Exhale, sweep that right arm down and through. Good. We're going to do that a few more times. Inhale, reach it out and up. Exhale, take it down and through. Good. 3 more on your own. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Good. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale this time as you twist, take that right forearm or shoulder down towards the floor. Left hand can stay right where it is. It can also reach a little bit forward, but feel like this left hip could maybe scoot back a little bit from the left rib. So you've got lots of space there along that left side. Nice full breaths. Good. Press your way back again to tabletop, and let's try the other side. On the inhale, left hand sweeps up. Very good. Exhale, take it down and through. 4 more, your pace. Inhale to lift. And exhale to twist. Good. About 1 more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Again, elbow can come down, or maybe you bring that shoulder all the way down. You choose. Feel that length on the right side of the waist this time. Right fingertips can reach forward. Two more breaths wherever you are. Good. Bring everything back again to table. And this time finding child's pose. Bring the hips back towards the heels. Forehead can come down to hands or a block or even the mat. Five full breaths here. Good. If it's okay for you, come to a kneeling position. If not, you can always come onto the shins. We're going to do a little bit of wrist opening, kind of waking up. So just start circling the wrists. One direction, then the other. Maybe bring the fingers in really close and spread them out wide. Good, again, bring it in and then bring it out. Circle. Good, shake it out. Wonderful. Come back again to your tabletop position. So we're gonna start again, tabletop, feel the belly hug in. So you have a nice supported spine. Tuck the toes under and see if you can begin to hover the knees. So my knees aren't up really high, they're not down really low, they're just slightly lifted. Pressing firmly into the hands. 1 more breath. Good, then take the knees down, find that rest in child's pose, or if you want to explore downward facing dog, first time for class today, go ahead. Maybe press one heel down and then the other. Feel free to add a little more movement wherever you are, even if you're in your child's pose, hips can go side to side. 1 more breath, and then we'll meet back again in table. So again, as always, I'm going to offer a lot of options. You can stay right here in table, just feeling that belly lift up. If you want to try that hover, go for it. Tuck the toes, lift those knees. If you want to add a little bit more, you're going to step back and forward again to hover. Yeah, let's do that a few more times. Back and forward. Or maybe you're just staying in that hover. Maybe you're staying in tabletop, feeling that belly hug in. Good, 1 more time. Forward. And back. Good, knees down. Find your rest, child's pose or downward facing dog. Wonderful. Come back up to table. Let's try that one more time. So again, your choice, tabletop with the belly hugging in, maybe the toes tuck and you find that hover. If you want to walk those feet back and forward. Give it a try. So see if you can do that walk forward and back without stepping back. Try to keep those hips as level as the shoulders. You got it. Couple more breaths. Meet back in table. And again, your choice, child's pose or downward facing dog for 5 breaths. Meeting again in table. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good. Take a little bit of movement here. Maybe the heels lift up really high. Maybe you bend the knees and sink the belly towards the thighs. Just taking your own movement for another couple breaths. Very nice. When you're ready, inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward towards the hands. Finding your Uttanasana or forward fold. Knees are definitely going to be bent, especially this first time around. Let the head be heavy, arms are heavy. You can always hold on to elbows here if that feels better. Find that breath. Good. On your next inhale, bring the hands to the shins or the thighs, come up halfway. Feel that belly lift so the back can be nice and long. Exhale, fold again. On the inhale, hands reach all the way out and up. Palms come to press. Bring the hands down into prayer in front of the heart. Good. We're going to move through a few sun salutations, so find your way to the front of your mat. Again, we're going to start with some different options, and then you can get to kind of pick and choose along the way. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, come up halfway. Good. This time we're just going to step back. Step back, one foot, then the other. Bring the knees down, belly down to the mat. Good. Little baby cobra pose. Make sure those legs are strong. Exhale, take the chest back down. Find your way back, child's pose or downward facing dog. 5 breaths, add movement as you like. On the next inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway to lift. Exhale, fold it again. Inhale all the way up. Reach out and up. Up to those ring fingers, down to the heels. Exhale, palms to meet. Good, let's do it again. Inhale up to standing Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the feet back. So you choose knees up or down this time. Slowly lower all the way to the floor. Inhale to your cobra, maybe make it a little bit taller if you want. Exhale, take it back down. Find your way again back. Child's pose or downward facing dog. 5 more breaths. On the inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, palms to meet. Good. Let's change it up a little. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take those feet back. Plank or half plank, you choose. Slowly go lower all the way to the floor. This time, bring those arms back behind you if you want and reach through those fingertips. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze towards each other. Legs are long, they can even lift up off the floor. And then bring the palms back to meet. Press your way up and back. Child's pose or downward dog. Inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward. And fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold again. And all the way up. Exhale, palms to meet. Bring the hands down in prayer. Good. Changing it up even more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step that left foot back. So right foot's gonna stay forward. Take the left knee down. Inhale, arms lift if you want, or hands can stay on that thigh. Good, exhale, bring the hands down. Bring the right foot back to meet the left. Knees down or up, you choose. Come all the way to the floor. Inhale to your cobra or that locust pose. Exhale, take it back. Child's pose, downward facing dog. 3 breaths this time. Meeting into downward facing dog if you're not already there. On the inhale, take a look up. Left foot steps forward this time. Right knee comes down. Inhale, hands lift. Or on that thigh, exhale, palms back down. Tuck the back toes under, step the back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. All the way up. And palms to meet. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway up. Good. This time, right foot goes back first, knee down. Hands to thigh. Or if you like, lift those hands up. Maybe take a little bit of a back bend, press into that back foot. Exhale, hands down. Left foot back to meet the right. Knees down or up, you choose. Come all the way down. Cobra pose, or maybe that locust. And find your way back. Child's pose, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. On the inhale, take a look up. Exhale, right foot steps forward this time. Left knee down, hands again to the thigh or lift. You want to add that back bend, really press into the back foot, feel that belly lift. Exhale, palms to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, step the back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, all the way to rise. Exhale, palms to meet. Very nice. Adding more, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway up. Good, take that left foot back. Knee's gonna stay up this time. Hands rise up, crescent pose. Good. Again, press back through that left heel, lift up through the belly, arms can rise. If shoulders need to break, hands come in prayer. One more breath here. Good job. Exhale, bring the hands down. Right foot back to meet the left. Into your vinyasa, lowering down, coming through, and moving back. Child's pose, downward facing dog. 3 breaths again. Inhale, take a look up. Exhale, left foot forward this time. Find your way up to crescent. Strong back leg. Hands can lift if you want, or palms in front of the heart. Keep that breath steady. Big full breaths in and out. Nice. Good. One more breath. Exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Take the left foot back to meet the right. Another vinyasa. Lowering down. Coming through and finding your way back. Child's pose, downward facing dog. 5 breaths this time. Find your way back to downward facing dog if you're not already there. Inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step both feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, all the way to rise. Exhale, palms to press. Come into prayer in front of the heart. Good. Adding some more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the left foot back. This time, left heel is going to come down. Windmill those arms up, warrior 2. Reach those fingertips out, feel the hands press down. Keep that right knee working towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Strong back leg. One more breath. Maybe take a look over those right fingertips. Exhale, hands come all the way down. Right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa of your choice. And find your rest. 3 breaths. On your inhale, take a look up. Exhale, left foot steps forward this time. Right heel comes down. Windmill those arms up. Good. Again, feel that left knee now tracking towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Right heel is reaching back. Reach strong through those fingertips. Maybe take a look over that left hand. One more breath. On the exhale, take the hands all the way down. Left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa of your choice. Five breaths of rest this time. On the next inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale all the way to rise. Palms to press. And prayer in front of the heart. Good, let's add in a balancing pose here. So take the weight over to your right foot. Left toes touch, knee turns out. So we're gonna come into a tree pose here. So weight is on the right foot, left toes touch. Maybe start to bring that left foot up the leg if you want. You can do ankle, calf. If you're feeling feisty today, maybe take that foot towards the inner thigh. Palms can stay to press. They can go wide. You can lift up, whatever your choice is. Good. Keep that foot and leg pressing together. Tail through the spine. One more breath. Wonderful. Exhale, release it down. Give it all a little shake. And let's try the other side. So weight now shifts over to the left foot. Right toes touch, knee starts to turn out. Find your tree pose here. Maybe that means, again, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. As always, one side's a little bit different. Feel that heel press down, leg press together. Find the position for your arms. And breathe. You got it. 2 more breaths here. Wonderful. Release the leg, release the arms. Again, give it all a little shake. Inhale, hands rise up. Exhale, palms to press. One more time, inhale. Up and press. All right, great. Come again to the front of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale, hands rise up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take the left foot back. We're gonna come back into your crescent pose, so arms reach up towards the ceiling. Good, you can stay right here, maybe even hands come in prayer. As always, take the option that works best for your body today. If you wanna add some movement, on the exhale, I want you to sweep down, keep that belly nice and strong, press into that front heel, and reach those arms back behind you. Feel that squeeze in the back body. Inhale, arms reach up. Good, exhale, maybe take that bit of that forward lean, keeping everything nice and strong. Inhale to lift. Let's do it again, exhale. And squeeze, good. Inhale to lift. One more time, exhale. Reach it back and squeeze. Inhale to lift. Good, take the hands down, step your right foot back to meet your left. Now this is where vinyasas are optional. You can continue to go through your vinyasa or find your rest. Two more breaths wherever you are. Find your way back to downward facing dog if you're not already there. On your inhale, take a look up. Take that left foot forward. Inhale, find your way up to crescent pose. Again, hands can be in prayer. They can lift up. Find your stable base for your legs. And if you want to add movement on the exhale, sweep those arms down. Squeeze back, feel that belly hug in. Good, inhale, arms to rise. We'll do that a few more times. Sweep it down and squeeze. And lift and reach. Good. A couple more times. Keep that breath going. Last round, exhale. And inhale. Take the hands all the way down. Again, your option. Vinyasa if you like, or rest. Three more breaths wherever you are. Find your way back to downward facing dog if you're not already there. On your inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, all the way to rise. Exhale, palms to meet. Wonderful job. Inhale again, lift it up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, take that left foot back again. So let's find our crescent pose on this right side. Good. We're going to change up the arms a little bit and add some twisting motions in there. So take the arms out in front. Let's start there. Take that right hand, you're going to sweep it back and twist. And then bring it forward. Okay, let's try it again. Take that arm back and twist and bring it forward. One more time, take it back and twist and bring it forward. This time I want you to take it back and twist and see if you can pause there. Feel those fingertips reaching in opposite directions, knees reaching in opposite directions. Really feel that twist and use of those abdominal muscles. Good, bring it all back to center. Exhale, hands down. Back to your vinyasa if you want, or find your rest. Child's pose or downward facing dog. Keep that breath going wherever you are. Two more breaths. Find your way to downward facing dog if you're not already there. Inhale, take a look up. Exhale, take the left foot forward this time. Find your way up to your crescent pose. Feel that stable base in the legs, and we're going to take the arms forward again. So this time you're going to take that left arm, sweep it back. Good, and then bring it forward. Exhale to twist. Good, and bring it back. A couple more times. Twist it. Good, stay strong in those legs. Again. Wonderful, bring it back. Good, this time we're going to stay in pause. Feel those fingertips again, reaching in opposite directions. Press back to the back heel, front through the front knee. Lengthen through the spine. You got it, one more breath. Good, bring the hands back together in front. Palms down, left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa of your choice, or take a break. Two more breaths, wherever you are. On the inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, all the way to rise. Palms to press, and in front of the heart. Good, let's add some more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, take that left foot back again. Inhale, hands rise up. Good, find your way to warrior two. Back heel comes down. Back toes turn it a little bit, front toes facing forward. We're going to take the hands and bring them down to the inside of the foot and walk it a little bit over to the left. So it's kind of like legs are in a warrior two and upper body is in a downward facing dog. Full breaths here. Good, walk the hands back to center. Turn the back toes under. Keep that left hand either onto a block or the floor. Take the right hand to the right thigh. Or maybe right fingertips lift up towards the ceiling. Again, feel that back heel press back. Front knee reaches forward. Space between the hands. Exhale, bring that hand down. We're going to take the weight into the right foot now. Maybe tap those left toes forward, or if you like, lift that left foot up. And from here, maybe finding your way into a warrior three. So it's definitely more challenging to come from the floor up than from standing down. So maybe hands come to the shin or the thigh. Maybe hands even come together in prayer. You can always take the arms out wide like airplane wings or reach them out straight in front. One more breath, wherever you are. Nice and strong. Exhale, hands come down. Step that left foot all the way back. Right foot back to meet it. Again, you choose vinyasa or your form of rest. 3 more breaths wherever you are. Find your way back to downward facing dog if you're not already there. This time left foot comes forward. Inhale up. Find that crescent pose first. And then you're going to bring your back heel down, arms out wide. Warrior two shape for the legs. And we're going to find that same warrior dog shape. So hands come down to the inside of the left foot and then walk out. So your hands will probably be off your mat. Keep the arms reaching forward, but try to keep the hip hugging in. Left knee working out towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Two more breaths here. Let's walk the hands back in. Take the back toes, turn them down. Right hand's gonna stay either on the block or the mat. Bring the left hand to the left thigh, or if you'd like, take those fingertips up towards the ceiling. You can always take the head to look down, straight ahead, or up. Do whatever is best for your neck at this moment. Two more big full breaths. Good, take that left hand down. We're gonna start to step the back foot in. Maybe it taps in, maybe it stays right there. If you want, lift that right leg. Reach strong through the toes. Really strong back leg, lifted leg. And if you want, try out that warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Hands can stay right where they are. Maybe they come to shins. Maybe they move up towards the thigh. Maybe you take those hands together in prayer or some other variation for the arms. Keep nice and strong. Two more breaths. Good. Bring the hands down. Step that right foot back, left foot back to meet it. Vinyasa or rest. About 3 more breaths wherever you are. Find your way back to downward facing dog if you're not already there. Tuck the toes. And if it's okay with you, take the right foot up towards the ceiling. You can even move it around a little bit if you want. Make some circles with the knees. You can even pop that right hip up maybe. Find some opening for hip flexor, inner thighs. Your choice. And let's take the right foot down. Do the same with the left. Left foot lifts. Again, maybe some movement. Good, bring both feet down, knees down. Child's pose, find a rest. Circle those wrists or move the fingertips if you need a little break for hands and wrists, shoulders. Good, find your way back again to downward facing dog. So this time I want you to take your feet about the width of your mat. And you might need to shorten your dog a little bit, so maybe hands walk a little closer towards the feet. We're gonna find a twist. So take that right hand and bring it anywhere along the outside of the left leg. It can be up nice and high in the thigh. If you want a little deeper twist, you can kind of take that hand down towards the ankle or the foot. Good job. Moving into that twist, 2 more breaths. Good, release. Knees down. Child's pose, rest those wrists. And then come back up again to downward facing dog. So again, we're gonna take feet wide. This time left hand moves anywhere along the outside of the right leg, maybe down towards the ankle. One more breath. Bring it back to downward facing dog. Find that child's pose again. Find your rest. Maybe this time in your child's pose, walk the hands over towards the left as the hips shift to the right. Find that nice stretch through the side of the waist. And then bring the hands back to center, and we'll go to the other side. Hands walk over to the right, hips shift to the left. Take it all back to center and find your tabletop position. Moving into a seated position here. So again, if you'd like, maybe find that blanket or towel. If you were using one earlier, to lift those hips up a little bit more. Take the shoulders up and back a few times. Good. Hopefully you're a little sweaty. Now move into that more stretched portion of class. So we're going to start with the right foot forward. Couple options. Again, find what works for your knee, hip, ankle. You can have the right leg in front, just like in our Sukhasana pose. You can take the right foot on top of the left thigh in fire log or double pigeon. Or if you want to try an in-between position, it's the same kind of shape like pigeon, but you're just going to set that right foot forward. So knees are a little bit closer together than maybe they would be in Sukhasana, but you just get to choose. So whatever's feeling best for you today, that's the one where you're going to stay. Arm's going to reach out to the side. Let's take the left arm on top. You can give yourself a nice big hug. If the elbows can stay stacked, maybe you hook the fingers together, maybe even palms pressed towards one another, finding eagle arms. Full breath still. Very good. One more breath here. On the exhale, release the arms. Inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, we're going to twist over to the left. So take that left hand behind you, right hand maybe finds the foot or twists over to that side. Again, tall spine first. Exhale to twist. On the next inhale, hands rise again. This time, fingertips come down in front. Maybe they meet a block, maybe they come to the floor. If you want, you can even walk the hands farther in front of you. Again, really up to you, finding what works for your body at this moment in your practice. Wherever you're moving to, see if you can soften around jaw and shoulders. And see if that forward movement can come from the tilt of the pelvis. Not so much the rounding of the back here, but that movement of the pelvis, tilting it forward. One more breath, big full inhale, and exhale. Good, hands walk back up. And let's switch the feet. So, same options here, and this side might need something a little different. In your Sukhasana, left foot in front. Maybe you take that fire log pose with the left leg on top, or you find that great little midway option. Take that fire log shape, but bring the left foot in a little bit in front of that right knee. Find your choice for this side. Make sure you're nice and comfy. Inhale, take the arms out. This time, right arm on top. Give yourself that big hug. Maybe fingers hook again or palms meet. Any considerations with the shoulders, always take the best option for yourself. And just find that breath. One more breath here. On the exhale, release the arms. Inhale, hands sweep up nice and tall. Now we're going to twist over to that opposite side. Find the length in the spine. Sits bones down, crown of the head up. Tall. On the next inhale, hands rise again. And this time, bring the fingertips down in front. Again, choose how far you want to go for this side. Does not have to be the same as the first.
more breaths here. Slowly bring the palms back up. Wonderful. Find your way back down again to the mat. That comes all the way down to the floor. And again, once you reach the mat, take a couple breaths here just to settle, add some movement however you'd like. We'll take just a couple bridge poses here. Arms come down by the sides, feet walk in as close as possible, heels about hip distance. On the inhale, slowly bring the pelvis up off the floor. Feel that lift of the hips as you press down through the heels. Exhale, lower it back down. We're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale, press into the heels, knees reach forward, hips rise. Exhale, lower down. This time as you lift up, we'll take that pause. Heels press down, knees reach forward. If you want, you can always take the shoulders, roll them underneath the upper back a little bit more. Hands can even clasp. And as you press the heels down, feel like you could slide the heels towards you. So we're really engaging hamstrings and glutes. Two more breaths. Exhale, slowly release. Gonna bring the knees into the chest. Take a little rock side to side, maybe hands on the tops of the knees, stir the knees in big circles. Bring the feet to the mat. Right ankle's gonna find left thigh. Take that right hand and bring it to the the right thigh and just press away. Staying here, take the right hand in between the legs, both hands meet behind the left thigh, hug the legs in closer. So especially as you hug those legs in closer, soften shoulders, soften jaw. Hands can even move to that left shin if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch. But try to keep the sacrum down towards the mat. So if you notice like your low back's really rolling up off the floor, maybe step back one option. Good. Release that side and we'll switch left ankle to right thigh now. Again, we'll start just by pressing that left thigh away. And then bring the left hand in between the legs. Both hands meet behind the right thigh. Softening upper body, shoulders, jaw, and neck. Again, if you'd like, hands can move to shin. And then slowly release. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Arms can come out to the sides like a T. And just start to rock those knees side to side. Couple more times. Side to side. Good. Let the knees drop over to the right. Take a pause here. If you want, you can always take right ankle on top of the left thigh for a little extra stretch. That feels nice. Head moves in a direction that's comfortable for the neck. So maybe it's towards the left, maybe not. And then slowly release. Bring the knees back to center. So again, feet are still as wide as the mat. Take the knees to the left. Maybe left ankle comes to right thigh. And release that side. Making any final movements here before settling into Shavasana. Feel free to add some extra props.
maybe taking a bolster or a pillow of any kind underneath the knees, giving yourself a little bit of extra cushy comfiness. Let's take 3 hot breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Settling into that Shavasana shape. Softening around the eyes and the jaw. Hands and feet are heavy onto the mat. Feeling the breath wash over you. Letting it clear out any leftover tension. Tension in the body or in the mind. It washes in and through. And as you exhale, it releases. Let it go. Washing in and releasing out. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like, feeling that wash of the breath. Thank you all so much for joining me in this practice today. Stay well.